Hey everybody, I got some clay suited poker chips, all clay poker chips off Craigslist the other day, and they were really dingy. These ones are actually a lot cleaner than because what I've done to them is I've decided to go ahead and use bleach on them. The Clorox Smart Bleach, I guess for smart wash machines, and I soaked them in the bucket for about a day, almost a day, and I soaked them in the bucket, and it was pretty concentrated on on the level. I didn't really add too much water to it. It's pretty much all bleach, and they were really dingy yellow, like nasty, like people have been smoking around them and everything. And I had soaked them in this bleach for about almost a day, probably like 18 hours. As you can see, they've come out. There's a little bit of yellow right there, but I can wipe that off probably. With my thumb. They're starting to really clean up good. It's not taking I don't know if that's paint on the suits there, but they're almost in brand new condition now. So I soaked them in the bleach, used the Clorox Smart Bleach, and let me 1 second, I take my glove off. And I didn't know whether or not to do that or not, so I tested it on one, and I came over here, and this one's still got a little yellow in it. I can tighten that up a little bit, but these are some I dried off, and I seen stuff about waxing them and using mineral on them, but I can still, sometimes I'm not the greatest at shuffling, but I mean they still shuffle, they still feel good. The sound is good in there. I've seen people flip them over before, and they seem to be going pretty good. I mean, like some are still dingy, but I mean, I could let them soak just a little while longer. And that's my video on the clean and clay suited poker chips. I used the bleach on them, and it seems to turn out pretty good.